All right, we're still under consonant sounds, and this time we are looking at the theta sound and the abnormal D. All right, yes, and we have varieties of spelling under this. The first one, all right, don't forget that any TH that sounds T, that's a simple explanation for this. Any TH that sounds T normally will be represented with this phonetic symbol. All right, so in this case, there is nothing like think, but think. You think, all right, you allow air to flow a little from your mouth. You think of a particular issue. Think, all right, then thank too, all right, not thank but thank, all right, yes. Then you have a thought for past tense of think. Then we have faith. Now you want to transcribe think. See what you will have here. You have this th that sounds t, theta sound like this. Then you put e sound. Remember what I told you in our previous class? I told you that n before k will be represented by ng sound. So you have a case of this. Then the last sound you hear there is k sound. So this is think. All right, so that's what you have there. Even this is very easy to transcribe when you have a case of th first. All right, that's theta sound plus the r sound, although we are still going to look at the vowel sounds. Then plus this, all right, then plus this. You see the way it is, all right. Even this we still change to this, all right, plus this, all right, all right, then plus this. Okay, so that's how it is. Then this will now be this plus this, faith, all right, at the ends. And the last one will now be this. Remember O sound. This is A sound. Anywhere A sound, it's always A plus E. A. A. Anything A sound is like this. A plus E. Like if I want to transcribe gate now, I'll do it like this. Normal gate spelling is like this, right? I want to transcribe, I'll have gates because this is A sound. All right? But O sound is like this. This is O sound in oral English. So if I want to transcribe the last one, now both become like this. My B sound plus O. Then this T sound here will come here. All right? Be both. See the way it is. Although we are still going to have a class normally for all those transcriptions. Then we have this both, I've told you. Then Gothic, all right, as a horror novel, Gothic romance. Then nothing, not nothing, nothing, all right, anthem, all right, Gothic, nothing, anthem. Then bath, all right, that's what you have there. Theater, not theater, theater. Then cloth, theater, cloth. Then thousand, not thou, all right, you don't use T to start, but this phonetic symbol. Then path, like path of thunder, all right, breath, all right, you have this, then you have breath, and final one is teeth. Same thing with tooth, all right, the singular form. Then away from there we have this sound. They call this one abnormal D. Abnormal D. When you say abnormal D, it means this one is TH that sounds T. That's what you transcribe, all right, like this. Okay, this one is still TH that sounds D, not T. Any TH that sounds D. All right, even before we look at these examples there, what about these demonstrative pronouns? They are all under this, that, those. Yes, all of those examples are under the abnormal D, the TH there. All right, before we now start looking at leather. All right, leather, where you have a case of this. Now, if you want to transcribe, I've always told you, you want to transcribe, only transcribe the sound that comes to you. All right, the sound that you hear. You don't imagine the spellings. No, you only transcribe what you hear. All right, if you are considered too much about you are bothering yourself too much about the spellings, you may not be able to transcribe. just transcribe what you see, or transcribe what you hear rather. All right. For example, if you have to transcribe the word leather, I only heard li first of all, right? I'll put li sound here. Then I heard eh. What's my business with a here? I didn't hear anything like a, so I shouldn't be bothered. That means that a there is silent, so I should go with the next sound I heard. All right, which is what eh. Then th that sounds d is represented with abnormal d, right? So you now have a case of this. And I told you that when er or or end the word, what do you have? You have a sure sound ending it. So these things are very easy to transcribe. You just add your sure sound. Leather has been transcribed. Okay? The same thing with father. They are very easy to transcribe. Like, you want to transcribe father, now you have a case of this. Far, that's the first sound I hear. Plus the long R, which is like this, right? Plus this abnormal D, and then you have this sure sound. That's what you have there. Then you have a father, okay? We have discussed that. Then what about mother? All right, mother, you know it's not mother, but mother. So we have a case of this, all right? So we have this abnormal D plus the sure sound. What you have there. Then weather, weather. You have a case of this, where it's not weather, but weather, all right? So the A there does not sound. So you have the abnormal D2 here plus the sure sound, all right? When you have all those transcriptions, all right? So that's that. Even the normal weather, right? Like you have, this case of uh, whether or not something happens or so, all right? If I want to transcribe this now, I'll still have a case of, uh, wait sound plus this, all right? Plus this, uh, plus the sure sound. Okay, yes, so it's still going to have the same transcription as this normal weather that has to do with climate and all of that. Okay, so that's that. In our next video, we continue with the consonant sounds.